Never allow someone to be your priority while allowing yourself to be their option. The worst loneliness is not to be comfortable with yourself. Noise proves nothing. Often a hen who has laid an egg cackles as if she had laid an asteroid. The more I learn about people, the more I like my dog. Loyalty to country always. Loyalty to government when it deserves it. A banker is a fellow who lends you his umbrella when the sun is shining, but wants it back the minute it begins to rain. Honesty is the best policy when there is money in it. Never argue with stupid people. They will drag you down to their level and then beat you with experience. No woman or man really knows what perfect love is until they have been married a quarter of a century. Do not complain about growing old. It is a privilege denied to many. Kindness is a language which the deaf can hear and the blind can see. Keep away from people who try to belittle your ambitions. Small people always do that, but the really great make you feel that you too can become great. Whenever you find yourself on the side of the majority, it is time to pause and reflect. Always acknowledge fault frankly. This will throw those in authority off guard and give you an opportunity to make a choice. The most important days in your life are the day you are born and the day you find out why. The lack of money is the root of all evil. There is no sadder sight than a young pessimist. Circumstances don't make the man. They only reveal him to himself. Always do what is right. It will gratify half of mankind and astound the other. Man will do many things to get himself loved. He will do all things to get himself envied. The fear of death follows from the fear of life. A man who lives fully is prepared to die at any time. Let us live so that, when we come to die, even the undertaker will be sorry. Everyone is a moon and has a dark side, which he never shows to anybody. If you have to swallow a frog, don't stare at it too long. Anger is an acid that can do more harm to the vessel in which it is stored than to anything on which it is poured. The human race has only one really effective weapon, and that is laughter. Do something every day that you don't want to do. This is the golden rule for acquiring the habit of doing your duty without pain. Courage is resistance to fear, mastery of fear, not absence of fear. The secret to getting ahead is getting started. Politicians and diapers must be changed often, and for the same reason. Name the greatest of all inventors. Accident. The only way to keep your health is to eat what you don't want, drink what you don't like, and do what you'd rather not. When you fish for love, bait with your heart, not your brain. Never argue with a fool. Onlookers may not be able to tell the difference. Of all the animals, man is the only one that is cruel. He is the only one that inflicts pain for the pleasure of doing it. A baby is an inestimable blessing and bother. All you need in this life is ignorance and confidence, and then success is sure. Only two things we'll regret on deathbed: that we are a little loved and little traveled. It is the little conveniences that make the real comfort of life. Nothing that grieves us can be called little. By the eternal laws of proportion, a child's loss of a doll and a king's loss of a crown are events of the same size. If you tell the truth, you don't have to remember anything. Grief can take care of itself, but to get full value of a joy, you must have somebody to divide it with. There's no easy or quick plan to happiness. There is no single spot. Where you can start, where you are right now, is the best place to begin. Thousands of geniuses live and die undiscovered, either by themselves or by others. Continued improvement is better than delayed perfection. There is no such thing as an ordinary life. There are 2 times in a man's life when he should not speculate, when he can't afford it, and when he can. A clear conscience is the sure sign of a bad memory. The best way to cheer yourself up is to try to cheer somebody else up. Be silent in these 2 situations. When you feel, one can't understand your feelings from words, and when one can understand without words. Being silent in a place where someone ignores you, where you are not respected, and where people do not tolerate you, increases your value. I am an old man and have known a great many troubles, but most of them never happened. Life is short. Break the rules. Forgive quickly. Kiss slowly. Love truly. Laugh uncontrollably. And never regret anything that makes you smile.